Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome to another live stream. So happy to have so many people joining us live. I want to give a shout out to some of the names that I see real fast here as we get started. Wow, that took my breath away. I need to work out more. Goodness gracious, okay. Okay, I had sort of guessed last time that we would need lava to cook up our iron, and we just sort of ended the stream, we ended the archive, and I went about my merry way having a lovely weekend. But then we got some feedback on the Discord, again, free for all sorts of folks to join. Actually, no, I believe it was in the comments section, where a patron supporter by the name... Who was that? I've already forgotten. I have an idea of who it was, but I sometimes will mix people up, and I don't want to say the wrong name and call out the wrong person, because then I would feel very, very bad. I think it was the Strength of 10 Men. It was Germ Silver. Okay, Germ Silver told us that we would need to build the... Let me get the comment back up, because I've already forgotten. Porcelain tank. And that's what we're going to need to cook up lava. So thank you, Germ Silver. Patron supporter Germ Silver. You are awesome. What are you guys going on about? You need a stone cauldron? I have told you since the first stream. Nick, what do I... Oh, to get lava. Okay, I see. Lava production is insanely easy in this chat. Well, that's definitely what I want to see. That's definitely what I want to see. I want to see easy lava production. So I'm going to guess that the book has directions for us on how to get lava somewhere in this tangled up mess here. The irony. Here we go. Create lava by using right-click on a cauldron while holding cobble. Collect it in a clay or regular bucket. To melt cobblestone, you need to have a torch, fire, magma block, or lava directly under the cauldron. So it's pretty standard. It's been this way for all the Sky Factories as far back as I know. Except for the cauldron part. The cauldron part kind of throws me for a loop. Are we referring to like the Minecraft cauldron? Because we've got an oak one here, but presumably we need a stone one. Stone cauldron, yes indeed. They're usually called a crucible. Correct? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I wonder if a cobblestone one will do the job. I don't remember if you folks said, hey, you know what I just thought about? I wonder if this is in the pack. I never think to build these. That's not the right recipe. No. Yeah, okay. See, this is in almost every pack that I use. This handheld crafting table on a stick. There's lots of different varieties, and I just never think about building them. Or I will in like an episode where I do a bunch of viewer suggestions, and it'll be a one-off. I'll make it, I'll be like, yeah, that's really cool and useful, and then I'll stick it in a chest, and then 20 episodes down the line, I'll be like, it's episode 25, the series is ending. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this thing in this chest. Let's remember it this time. Let's carry it with us at all times. Let's use it to the best of our abilities. Let's utilize it to the best of our abilities. And let's see if we can create a cobblestone cauldron. The chat is alive right now. The chat is on fire. And the chat is probably telling me, I haven't looked at it, but it's probably telling me, Reese, you big dope, don't you know that's not going to work? You have to have a stone one. But I'm going to try. We got the cobblestone cauldron. Oh my good gosh, that was easy. That was so stinking fast. Good gosh, that was quick. Goodness gracious. Somewhere around here, I have a bucket. I wonder if we use a clay bucket, if that's going to destroy the clay bucket. We can make more. It's not a big deal. But usually when you use a clay bucket for lava, it's sort of a one-off. Let's not do that yet. Let's not do that just yet, because we have to build the porcelain tank, which is going to be... We've got a porcelain melter, porcelain heater, porcelain tank. That's the ticket. It's going to need porcelain bricks and just regular old glass. Well, I don't have a whole lot of porcelain bricks, but I can certainly get more. So what have we got? 5? 6, 7, 8. Well, here we go. We've got literally everything we need. Wait a minute. Okay, no, that's a melter. Should we leave that? I don't think we should leave it. If we've got lava, and we can get lava in... Seriously? I've already done this. Why are you giving me another advancement? I did upgrade the game. Hold on, no. Oh. Good gosh. It's mayhem in here. Things just dropping into... What even was that? A crushing tub? Have you ever tried to make infinite lava source like water? No, it's never worked. I've always assumed someday I'm going to play a mod pack that makes that a thing, because it doesn't work currently in like vanilla Minecraft. But I've never... no one's ever tried to do it. You know, just sort of as like a last ditch, get attention for your mod pack. Look at what mine does. Mine's got fake lava physics. No one's tried it yet. To my knowledge, someone might have tried it and it didn't get a whole lot of attention like they were hoping. So we've got a porcelain melter. We got lava in the lava tank, or in the porcelain tank. We're cooking up some iron amber, and once that iron amber is done, it wants us to probably, we're going to get an iron ingot, pour molten iron over an acacia sapling. That's what we want to do now. We want to, first off, find an acacia sapling, which I know for a fact I don't have any of. And then we're going to want to pour some metal over the top of that. Is there like an easy way to get an acacia sapling? Right. This is the natural way, of course. In a cauldron, apple sapling will give you an acacia sapling. Apple sapling, okay, that's not helpful. That's not going to help us at all. We're going to have to build a market and use an emerald? I don't think so. How are you supposed to do this when you first start playing the game? Was there guides for that? Was there instructions in here on how to get getting started? Okay, thank you very much. You need an apple seed. You need to stomp an apple. Of course you do. Well, guess who's fresh out of apple, boys? This guy. I mean, I'm not out of apple boys. I've never had an apple boy in my custody, tied up in my closet. I don't even know what an apple boy would be. That's either a boy who sells apples or a boy who's made of apples, and I don't know which one of those is the more frightening. Probably the boy made of apples. Boys aren't meant to be made of apples. I need to find an apple tree. That's what I need to do. And then I need to plant the apple tree. And, oh gosh, thank goodness. All right, apple seeds. Should I plant one? Should I plant an apple tree? Well, considering how aggressive I've been so far, I'm going to say no. Here's the deal. We're about to get iron, which means we can make hopping bonsais, which is going to revolutionize everything that we're doing here. And I think that that should really be our priority. So we've got an apple seed. We need to grow that into an apple tree. And then we need to plant the saplings from the apple tree. I'm thinking this is what we got to do. And then from that, we're going to get an acacia tree. That's the line of logic we're working with here today. And now we take the apple sapling. And with this apple sapling, I thee wed. What are we supposed to do with it? We're supposed to cover it. No, we're supposed to turn it into an acacia sapling. We're supposed to do that inside of a cauldron full of water. Well, my cauldron, well, no, that's a stone cauldron, and it has nothing in it. Didn't it have lava in it at one point? What happened to all my lava? The one recipe I've memorized since we've started doing these live streams is the recipe for clay. I can do it at the drop of a hat now. What? That's different. Clay amber? That's not, what? That's not what we've been getting before. I guess it's changed. There was an update, some things changed. We got the clay that we needed. We can form that into a unfired clay bucket. Get that cooked up, good grief. Fill that up. Put that in there. Did that? It actually worked, I've got to say. That's probably the weirdest thing I've ever done. Hopefully 2 ingots is enough. Go ahead, make my day. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. It is dark outside. I must run and hide. I will take a nap. It's nighttime game. I am going to plant this outside because it'll be a lot faster to get more of them if I twerk and grow it and then cut it down as opposed to just sticking it in the bonsai. And then once we have enough, we can make hopping bonsais. And then we can automate all of this. And then we can just focus on the chat. I can just, talk to people and make 2 iron saplings. Oh, that would be a good idea. That's actually a really good idea. Don't let anyone say I don't listen to the folks in the live chat, because that was a brilliant idea. What else am I going to do with that tiny little bit of iron in there? This is a much better idea. Once we get a good flow of iron, we can begin the process of making all of these hopping bonsais. And that's going to revolutionize the entire series moving forward. I say series, I don't know if this is a series. This is just like a collection of random live streams. Is the chicken farming mod in this pack? It might be. Let me check Roost. Roost isn't in this pack. We might have, what's the other one? Hatchery? No, there's no hatchery in here either. Maybe it comes in later, I'm not sure. What came first, the resin or the acorn? Zone Wolf, we're not here for those sorts of deep questions. Not today, at least. Alright, that's plenty of porcelain bricks to make our crafting basin. And with that out of the way, this is probably ready for the final 6, 7, 8. So we're not going to have quite enough to fill the basin. We're going to have to go make some more. And that'll be a lot easier if we just go outside and cut down some more trees. All right, 1 block, 1 ingot. Yes. Yes, it looks like the blood of my enemies pouring forth from their gaping wounds. Ah. You smell that? That's the smell of world domination. Smells good, doesn't it, on a Tuesday afternoon? Okay, storage. What are my options? Should we take a look inside of the book? Because the book has an age of storage section. Craft a simple storage network. Request a block to... Wait, what? That seems complicated. Craft a barrels, drums, storage, and more wood crate. I think that's what was suggested to us by Juan. So we'll give that a shot. A chest and some more planks. So you got to kind of start off. You got to start off strong with this one. Oh, you know what? We got this. We got this thing in our inventory. We're going to start using it more. So we make the chest. And then, you know what the chest says? How about more, Rees? Why don't you get more materials? And I say, okay. All right. It's not craftless building, by the way. It does require this exact recipe. And that gives us the wooden crate, and it's empty at the moment. Can it be upgraded? What are the uses of a wooden crate? You can create a key. You can make a metal crate. Oof, all right. Let's take a look inside of this bad boy. I'm really excited. What have you got for me? Nothing. It does nothing. It's nothing. Maybe you do this? That's what you do with it. Can you put stuff on different sides? No. So you just... What? Right click in, left click out, probably shift. That doesn't do anything. What if I just want to take 1 out? Shift click. Okay. All right. Well, everybody, there you go. That's pretty cool. I'm going to guess it keeps what you put in it when you break it if it didn't empty it. Maybe not, because if you try to break it, it just empties itself. Maybe there's a particular kind of tool you have to build, and then using that specific tool, you can break it without all the contents spewing out on the floor. But that's pretty good if we want to store large amounts of things like wood. That's great. Cabinets from rustic filing cabinets, compact chest. Let's take a look at the compact chest. Tiny compact machines. Small compact machines. I'm not seeing compact chest anywhere here. I saw simple storage mentioned in the book. Let's do at simple storage. And I'm guessing this is sort of the replacement for your applied energistics or your refined storage. Storage network master, the heart of the network, only 1 per network. And a block of quartz isn't too bad. Storage cable, diamond, that seems pretty easy enough. Used to overview and request items from the network. Storage, okay. Simple. Storage cables, link cables, export cables, import cables. Can automate simple processing transactions. That seems cool. Controller, manage all processing cables in the network. And then storage remote, simple storage remote. What do you store the items in? Speed upgrades, operation upgrades, stack upgrades, stock upgrade. What does the things actually get stored in? That's my question. Maybe you just use it with chests. You should use chests for storage. We've got a rustic cabinet, which looks pretty cool. We've also got a filing cabinet, which is more expensive than we have the resources for. I've never made terracotta, but we do have a kitchen cabinet, as well as a filing cabinet filter. Let's make a cabinet. You know, we've got the time. It's not like we're in the middle of doing anything else. We've certainly got the resources. It just requires that we make a trap door. And then from there, get yourself a nice cabinet. So we've already made whatever this thing is. I've already forgotten. It doesn't matter. Let's break that. Plop that down. Cabinet. All right. I don't know why you would make this as opposed to something like this. This takes up less space and has the same amount of storage. Unless maybe it'll combine with another one on top. So if you make 2 cabinets. I mean, I don't know if that's going to work, but let's give it a try. So if I throw another cabinet on top. Oh, it does. Oh. But how far does this go? How far can you push the envelope? As the saying goes, as the kids say. Well, let's stinking find out, friends. We're going to find out here today. We're going on a little journey to make another cabinet. We're going to stack that one on top. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we've reached the maximum of the envelope. It is pretty awesome looking. You're right. So we could just put a lot of those kind of along the back wall there and have access to them. I like that. That's really neato. I didn't just say neato, though. Boom! Look at block of iron, everybody! Oh, we did it. Thank goodness gracious. What are we up to now if we go back to here? We made the iron. Craft an iron bucket? Yeah, like that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, game. I don't know where along here you told me to do this. I'm going to upgrade one of my bonsais. I don't think the hopping bonsai recipe is in the game. Oh, now it is. Okay, good. Maybe that's because we completed that achievement. Maybe that is because the game was updated. Maybe I don't really know the reason. Maybe it was there all along and I was doing something wrong. What matters at the end of the day is we have a hopper. We can combine that with our bonsai pot. Oh, thank God!
Heart attack face with tongue.
Oh. The message it read out. Heart of... Can you repeat that? Hold on, I want to get that. Heart attack with tongue. Thank you, Ameka. I am the definition of chill. So let's get a cabinet. And we're going to put this cabinet down here. You guys ready? I'm just going to do a bit of a... Is it Bob Ross? I'm just going to do let's get a happy little cabinet down here. And we're going to plant ourselves a happy little ironwood sapling. And we're going to put that in the mulch. And then we're going to stand back and we're going to watch. I don't know, maybe the happy little iron sapling, maybe it has a friend living next door. And it wants to go say hi. Maybe let's do that. Maybe, oh, you know what? I don't think that it likes the sand sapling living next door. I think it's going to break it and replace it with another ironwood sapling. Because I think that is what's going to happen. I think you're very clever. Look at this! We're automated, everyone! A round of applause! A round of applause, everyone! Let's go ahead and make a bucket. Because the game sort of prompted us to do that. And we're going to need a real bucket anyway. So we can spare 3 iron to get a real bucket. So that we can move lava around more easily. And then, speaking of which, we need to make more. The reason we're going to need more lava is because we are going to need to... There we go. We're going to need to fuel this thing up somehow. That's why. 4 bottles, that's only 1 bucket. I looked in here earlier and I couldn't figure out why this was empty, even though we didn't take a whole lot out of it. Why is it instantaneous? That feels broken. I guess the challenge comes in somewhere else along the lines. Yeah, that's full. Is this now partially full? Because didn't it put a part... let's not ask questions we don't really need to know the answers to. We don't want to complicate matters. That's not how that's made. That's not how that's made either. Having bonsai. So we'll throw this one down. We will add the mulch. And we will put the tin. I don't know why I'm putting tin in there. It makes more sense to plant 3 iron trees, doesn't it? So we can sort of maximize the iron production and just build a whole lot more hopping bonsais. But at what point do you stop? At what point do you stand back and say, I've got enough iron being made, I need to focus on other things? When there's that constant draw of, well, if I just make another hopper with another iron, I'll generate even more. And then you just go deeper and deeper and deeper. And the next thing you know, you're 50 years old, you're living alone in a mansion with no one to share your wealth and success with. And you're looking back on your life, your mom's passed away, you're at her funeral, your sister's there with her kids and her husband, and you see, maybe it's not all about success in life. Maybe it's about making those connections and learning to love other people and be loved by them. So we're only going to make the 2 hopping bonsais with iron. We're going to limit ourselves to that.
Rees, believe in the me that believes in you.
Believe in the me that believes in you. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. I believe in the you that believes in me that believes in... Yeah, that's it. I actually said it right. Thank you. Oh, I mean, was the purpose of that to try to hurt my heart? Oof. Just got this on in the background as I write a D&D campaign. Ooh, you should add that little speech to your D&D campaign. You always got to have one extremely earnest and sincere character who just doesn't care about all the things happening in the D&D campaign as your adventurers roll through town, and then they're like, we're here to slay the dragon. You got to have just that one guy who's like, I'm just trying to put food on the table for my kids, okay? I don't have time for your adventuring. You need to just go. You know, because that kind of puts a little bit of realism in the world. Kind of reminds your adventurers, the players, that it's not about them and the dragon. Not really. I mean, yes, if you don't kill the dragon will kill the farmer and consume his children. They like veal. That's the young meat, the young fresh farmer kids. And that's true. But why are you killing the dragon? Is it for fame? Is it for glory? Is it for success? Is it to have statues of yourself built? No. You are killing the dragon for that farmer. and for his children, and for the woodworker, and for the woodsman, and for the wood whittler, and all the other people involved in cutting down, harvesting, and crafting wood. The furniture maker, the person who makes charcoal for the cookout every summer. That's who you're doing it for. And also fame and glory and gold. So I'm just throwing that out there. Involve the kids in the D&D campaign with real-life awards. No dead dragon equals no dinner for the day. Ronald, that's clever. Yeah, there you go. Kids, you either got to kill the dragon or you're not eating. And we're having your favorite tonight, me and your mother. We're going to eat it in front of you. So, what am I doing? What is life? I have no idea what's happening anymore. Compact chests. This is a request. Look into the compact chest. They make huge capacity chests. All right, Juan, we're taking a look at it now. I didn't realize, okay, compact machines. I don't see compact chests. I see a personal shrinking device used as in-game documentation and to enter compact machine. Oh, okay. I've got a chest builder from Corn Patch Storage. That looks pretty cool. Just need a bit of iron, some levers. Is this it? I mean, we have the technology. We might as well. We've got the technology. We can rebuild him. What do I need for this? Levers. Of course you need levers. And I probably should have made more. I don't know. Let's make some chests. And then I think that's literally all that we needed. All right, so we've got our chest builder. We'll throw it down right here because why not? Still random hole. We don't know where it came from. Hue. Oh, all right. So I need to supply it with these items. Quite a few of these items. 6 iron. Backpack. I can make a backpack. Oh, I see. Oh, now I see what's going on. I can set the rows and I can set the columns. So I could set it down real low. And it requires one of everything. 1 row and 1 column. What if I did like 24 columns along 1 row? Okay. And then what if I did the opposite? Okay, so 2 iron, 1 chest, oak fences, and clay. What if I maxed it out? Yeah, so it gets pretty crazy. There's got to be like the most opportune one though, right? Like the one that's just probably not that. Where's the good balance, y'all? What do you think we ought to do? A clay, 11 fences, 11 iron ingots. How do I bring down that iron ingots requirement without sacrificing too much? 5 iron is more reasonable, but 6 columns and 4 rows. We're going to look into this when we have a few more resources because it looks really cool and I like the idea of it. But for right now, what we're going to do is we are going to cut these down and replace them all with just, we'll just put some of these cabinets underneath them because they don't take up a lot of space. They're very low to build. You don't need a lot to build them. And if we need to, we can break the ground out from underneath them and make them a bit taller. So that's sort of the advantage with these over the double chests is you can stack them one on top of the other and still keep all of these in a row. And I like the idea of that. Let me clear out my inventory a little bit before we continue going because it is now full of garbage. And we're going to have to redo storage over here too. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh. What is its name? Is this an Iroth? This looks like an Iroth sort of thing. Ah! Oh, mistakes were made. Oh, mistakes were made. This looks like an Iroth coming to kill me sort of thing. I don't like it. Listen to it. It's something can hit me through a door! I gotta fight it somehow, right? Okay. Hello! Hello there, you! Come on up here and get me! I'm completely exposed down here, see? I don't know why I'm doing the voice. I don't know what inspired that. I'm gonna keep it going. Oh, hello there, laddie! Come on up here! Come on up here and fight me! You alien robot beast! What you hiding for, you coward? Come on up here and face me! I ain't got nothing but a paxol! Is this even called a paxol? I got nothing but a paxol! What do you think I'm gonna do against you? You're like an advanced robotic! You fool. Got him. He dropped an android leg. This is why we've decided to dig into a hole in the ground and just live here forever. Because here, the monsters can't get us. Here, when I go to bed at night, I don't have to worry about those we don't speak of entering my home and consuming my flesh, which is a thing that I worry about in the real world all the time, let me tell you. So next up, it wants us to get a redstone sapling or a lapis sapling. And lapis looks like it's going to lead to blue slime, and then planting slime saplings in the world or on a bonsai pot requires slimy dirt. Craft green slime dirt to get started. I think that we are going to go... What is this one? Oh, get a bunch of cobblestone. Okay. What? You win. Complete all the achievements on this page. This will award you with 1 prestige point. I'm good, thanks. I'm not really interested. Obtain lead. That seems like a weird next step game, but it leads to silver and gold, silver and gold. I say we go with redstone. It seems like it's going to be most useful moving forward. So to get a redstone sapling, okay, 1p, we're going to need to get iron, petrified resin, some red dye, and a coal sapling. We can do this because I know where some red flowers are, and that's going to save us a ton of time. But it does require that we go outside where all the horrible things are. We can do it. It's fine. We're just gonna waltz out like we own the joint! I'm literally almost dead! Oh, no, no, no! How did that happen? Okay, take a moment. Get a couple of these. And then we're gonna head back real slowly, guys. Just gonna head back nice and slow. We're gonna keep our eyes peeled for threats. Dangers. Oh gosh, who was that? We're looking out for aliens and robots. Okay, it looks clear. Unless this is a trap. Oh! Oh! Unless they're in here. Okay, now we're good. Everything's good. Check this out. That recipe is just still in there. Oh, bless it. All right. Redstone sapling. How about them apples? Should we go ahead and plant one of these? I suppose moving forward, we need to try to plant everything. Just have everything, every single type of item in a bonsai pot. And then, I guess with that knowledge, I now no longer need to ask if I need to do something, as though I'm seeking your permission, dear viewers. I respect your opinions, and I appreciate your input, but I will no longer ask permission to do the bare minimum inside of the pack. I will instead endeavor to be a self-thinker, a free thinker even, and not do that, pretend like I know what I'm doing, and just try to get as far along here as we can. And on that note, remember, no matter how hard you try in life, no matter how much success you gain, if at the end of the day your kids don't defeat the dragon in Dungeons & Dragons, they shouldn't have dinner. Thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Oh, pocket full of posy.